for checking out this week's review. This week we are playing Shadowcore VR. Shadowcore VR is a first person shooter game set in a dystopian cyberpunk virtual reality. It has three distinct character classes with multiple different skills to use, two maps, three different game modes, and is a multiplayer. Now, since there were no active servers going when I played with the AI, so both teams were full of bots. My challenge was to secure
I
the
was
area and
hacked.
then
Oh,
defend
this is
it.
awful.
The graphics were really great. The free locomotion was really easy, but
Someone came from
I really
behind?
would have liked the ability to jump, which currently isn't included in the game. There are some things that I would like to jump over or even jump over railings um, as well that would have made it a little bit more immersive for me. So what did I think? I see a lot of potential in this game. It reminds me a bit of Overwatch, but in VR, and I love Overwatch, so I really have high hopes for this game going forward. So there are a couple of things that I might change if I was the dev of this game. So there are health bars over the heads of the enemies, which I know some people didn't like.
Oh,
I
I
liked it.
died.
It made it easier to identify
That's
who
no
my
bueno.
enemies were because otherwise there was no way to tell. Either they could do away with the health bars and highlight the characters themselves, or keep the health bars. Either way,
This
we
is the
kind of need
point.
to know which
Now we
team is
got the
which,
point.
so it was
Let's
nice
get
to
them
be able to
out of the
distinguish it
point.
that way.
'Cause
I
this is
also felt that
very
the amount of health that the
Overwatch-esque.
enemies have wasn't
Except I
quite
freeze his
enough.
friendly fire, which
They
kind of
were
sucks.
they died really easy, and at times it kind of felt like a wave shooter because they're coming in and you're shooting them and they'll die in a couple of hits. Um, I feel like either the damage from the
Oh,
guns should
shit.
be slightly smaller or the health pools of the enemies should be a bit larger. In addition, my objective was to secure the point, but if I died and I had to run back, it was unclear
Where'd
who
this dude
actually
hit from?
controlled the point at that
Ooh,
time if you
specs.
weren't actually in the middle of the point standing there. An indicator on the screen would be useful, and I think that it's definitely something that's missing with this particular objective. Also, there's no timer on the round until like the last minute or two. So I kind of began wondering when the round was going to end. If there was an actual countdown to the actual match, it would be helpful. It seemed to go on a little bit long. That might have just been because I didn't have a timer to look at. Overall, though, I really enjoyed the game, and I'm sure that I would love it even more if there were some active servers going
Oh,
when
I
I
think I
got
just
in
killed my
there.
own person.
Now, it's
Again.
still early access. Not a lot of people have gotten their hands on it yet, so I'll wait to some of my friends to get it, and we'll get back in there
Oh, I'm hacked.
and do some additional
Oh,
testing. The best thing
no, it just
about
means I can't
games in
move.
early access is that the devs want our feedback. I was actually introduced to this game by watching Twitch streamer ZimTalk5, who actually that's how I won my key was during his live stream. He had the devs right there with him, playing with him, on Discord with him, and discussing the game as they played it. And I've seen in a lot of other reviews that the devs are actually in the game playing as well. So they're very receptive and they really want to make this game great. So you guys should support it.
Got it.
Be a part of the game's development and help them bring this multiplayer first person shooter to VR.
My teammate's
Purchase
kind of
it,
suck.
get it to your
He's a bot.
friends, tell your friends about
Oh,
it.
two shield?
Really
You
it's going to be a
bastard.
great game and anyone who likes VR, anyone who likes first person shooters should get their opinions in there because they want to make this for us.
I think that
Definitely do it.
massive
Check it
vibrating.
out.
Oh,
And tell me what you guys think in the comments if you've purchased
is
it,
what
if
it
you've played
looks
it.
like when they get hacked. I'm thinking.
Thanks again for watching and checking out the review of Shadowcore VR. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We do reviews every Wednesday, except this one was on Thursday because I had a busy Wednesday. But normally they're on Wednesdays, and we hope to see you then. Bye for now.